everybody, I am here to show you one of my special tonics that I'm sure you're going to love. Now, I know I go on and 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 on about plants, but when it comes to building your immune system and healing your gut and just overall adding great amino acids and collagen to your body, which has a number of effects including skin, hair, nails, gut. You know, after about the age of 25, our collagen production depletes, and that's why we all get wrinkly and saggy. So adding collagen back in not only helps with that, but it also helps with our gut lining. Our gut lining is kind of like a little mesh net, and if our guts are compromised, that gets stretched and holes can develop and food particles can get into the bloodstream, and then our body creates antibodies against these normal things that should be in our body, and that's when havoc starts to happen. Inflammation occurs, gut compromisation happens, and rebuilding that gut lining is really, really important. So what do I do daily? This is a daily practice for me, and sometimes I do it more than once. So I've got myself my travel cup here. You can use any mug you like, and I have chosen today two of my favorite broths. So this is Burn and this is AM Cleanse. Say hello everybody. Okay, so in AM Cleanse we have lemon, ginger, apple cider vinegar and turmeric. So really good for anti-inflammatory, bringing down that inflammation. Most people whose guts are compromised, they have an inflamed gut. Anything that is causing you pain or is inflamed is your body's, trigger system to get your attention, and something's going on there that needs healing. So you've got to deal with it, otherwise you're going to end up with major problems. The other one is Burn. Now I love this because it's got the thermogenic spices in it. Now what does thermogenic mean? It means heat. So when you have heat to anything, it actually helps you to burn fat. So it also has matcha and ginseng and MCT oil, so good for energy, and combined the flavor of these two are amazing. I do like them on their own, but together, match made in heaven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of the Burn in my mug. I'm going to put some hot water in there, boiling water, straight from the kettle. Give that a bit of a stir around, and then I'm going to add another half a teaspoon of the AM Cleanse, or maybe just a bit more. I do love the AM Cleanse, but I love the cayenne pepper that's in the Burn. It has a not too strong, not too spicy, but a nice kick to the back of the throat, so very soothing. It is great to drink these broths this time of year especially, but all year round. They do build your immune system up as well. They're very, very soothing, and you definitely can feel the benefits of it. It's very, very soothing. You can live on bone broth. You can actually do a cleansing fast. Now what you can do is you can stop eating around 8 p.m. of a night, and then the next morning you don't eat any solid food until between 10 and 12 o'clock, depending on how long you can go for. What you can do though is you can sip on bone broth in that fasting period, and you're going to be burning fat, and you are going to be adding all of that beautiful property to the drink. But I haven't finished yet. This is another product that I'm really passionate about. So there's a pink one and there is a green one. So the pink one, it actually targets the gut, the skin, hair and nails. It has silica and zinc and vitamin C. So for all of those people who are struggling with iron, which is why I drink bone broth as well, when you add the pink one, which has got the vitamin C in it, you are actually going to absorb the iron from the bone broth even better, because you need vitamin C to absorb iron. Today I'm going to be using the joint, bone and gut one, and because after the age of 45 or so, which I am, we need to have help with our joints and our bones, because they are what holds us together, holds us upright, and osteoporosis is a really big problem. So the dosage for the green one is 3 scoops. Inside the tub is a little scoop, so you need 3 scoops of this one. If you're using the pink one, it's 2 scoops. The scoop's slightly larger in the other one. And then this actually has no flavour. It just goes in and stirs in nicely and just makes it a little bit creamier. So it doesn't change the taste of it at all, and it's just easy. That's all pretty much dissolved already. And that's my beautiful tonic. You can, if you like, add some extra bang for your buck in these beautiful microgreens. Now, I don't sell near enough of these, which is really frustrating, not because I want to make money, but because they're so good for you. And like, this is a mix, so I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but say for example, this is rocket. One little leaf of rocket, which is so tiny, has up to 40 times more nutrients than the entire head of a rocket bush or whatever, or like eating a whole bunch of rocket. So that's in there on the top, floating around nicely, giving me some extra nutrients in there. Another thing that we like to do, this is Ree's idea, she came up with this, she's brilliant. I'm so blessed to have her, and some of you may have met my new staff member G. So I have Ree and G, very easy for me to remember. So G is absolutely beautiful. She's from Brazil, she's very passionate about health, and she's just going to fit in here beautifully. So is Ree's idea to get an ice cube tray and pop some really finely diced up celery and some, coriander if you like coriander, basil, any other kind of herbs that you like, some parsley. Chop them up really finely, pop them into your ice cube trays, fill them with water, and then freeze them, and then pop them into a Ziploc bag once they're frozen, and then you can pop out a ice cube, and then when you put it into your boiling water, it's going to dissolve, it's going to release all of those things, and it's also going to cool the drink so it's ready to have straight away. Brilliant idea, Ree. I absolutely love it. So the price of these products. So we have a big one of these is $45.95, which I'm out of stock again. It's on order. I do have some small ones left, and they're $29.95. And the bone broth, which has 26 cups in here, so you make 26 cups out of this, is $35.95, which is a bargain for the effects that it has. So it's a beautiful winter's day, and I have my bone broth, and I have this every day. It is something that I think has contributed majorly to my health and my skin, my gut health, and overall well-being, because there's really only 2 causes of disease, and in my opinion it is deficiency and toxicity. So we're dealing here with adding some really great nutrients into our body so we don't become deficient. Every mineral and vitamin deficiency is linked to an illness, guys, so we really need to cover our bases eating a wide variety of fresh, beautiful, wholesome, nutrient-dense foods, and bone broth, in my opinion, is one of them because of its gut healing benefits. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a thumbs up and share, and I will see you next time. Have a great long weekend.